Hello crafty friends, welcome to my channel. Today is a very special day. It's National Scrapbooking Day and I'm so excited to be celebrating it with all of you along with Bella Boulevard. For this occasion, I'm going to be creating with a super fun Let's Scrapbook collection by Bella Boulevard, which couldn't be more perfect for the memories I'm documenting today. I'll be scrapbooking some amazing photos from a very special event we held at my scrapbooking store down here in Bolivia back in October 2022, when two incredible scrapbookers, Obed Marshall and Celes Gonzalo, came to Bolivia to teach some wonderful workshops. It was truly a magical weekend, and my oldest daughter, which you can see here, was absolutely enamored of these two wonderful human beings. So she had the time of her life scrapbooking and sharing moments with them, and I want to scrapbook those memories today. I have been waiting, friends, for the perfect collection to document these special memories, and as soon as I saw the Let's Scrapbook collection, I knew this was it. This is my very first time working with it. It is brand new to me, so we will dive in together. And honestly, I'm just in love with everything about it. The vibrant, happy colors that you can see here. I just love the colors. I also fell in love with these button, I believe it's button burst patterned paper, and I can't wait to punch those wonderful little circle with buttons and just, I don't know, I fell in love as soon as I saw it. So come join me as we celebrate together this wonderful day doing what we love, creating, sharing, and just enjoying this awesome crafty community that is such a special one to me. Thank you so much for choosing to spend a little part of your National Scrapbook Day here with me. It truly means the world to me. So let's get scrapping, friends. Okay, friends, so I've started to put together the idea that I had in mind, and I've gone ahead and cut a couple of my 3x4 photos into circular shapes. I just used my 2-inch circle punch to do that, and I backed it with another cardstock, white cardstock that I punched, and I'm gonna have those for photos and 2 3x4s in the middle that I want to highlight. So the idea came from this little, what's the name? The button burst pattern paper. So I want to highlight those beautiful like button rosettes, and I want to place them all around my page. So I went digging inside the ephemera packs, and you will find tons of the rosettes and other circular elements that will work great for our little border here if you want to recreate this. So you can put aside all those elements. You can also find lots of circular stickers in the sticker sheet here, so we can put those to use. And I want to show you how I perforated the little buttons here. So I used a 1.5 circle punch, and I did the best that I could to line up that circle and punched a couple of them to have variety in colors and try to balance them out. I also want to show you, friends, that I had another fun idea with these circles, and I'm gonna bring it in because I was trying to put my idea together. And well, I was thinking of creating a wide border here, maybe 7.5 inches, and just placing all those fun rosettes, button rosettes, and putting some of this more neutral ones to place fun embellishments on top. So maybe I will get to create a second layout, a bonus layout for you guys and film it. But I also love that idea. So if that one catches your eye, it's something you can do. But we're gonna work with this one since I already have all those fun photos ready to be scrapped. Okay, so let's go back to finishing our border here with all the circle fun elements that we can find. As you can see, I have placed a couple, I've made little groupings with my photos, and I just now need to fill up those blank spaces. I have taken some of the circular stickers from the sticker sheet, and this is a tool that I adore, and I'm sure many of you have. It's just a powder tool. You can use any baby powder to remove the stickiness from your stickers and just move them around until you are sure of the placement. So here, let's try to be conscious of color, of shapes. So I'm trying to put a couple of different shapes, you know, like these ones that have the scalloped borders in different places. Okay, I'm also trying to be conscious of color. Obed here has a wonderful yellow jacket, so I'm trying to create that visual triangles all around and being conscious of that. So let's bring in, I've perforated a bunch of circles. I did the entire 12 by 12 sheet. I just punched it, and I have those two layouts that I showed you ready to go because I really adore this button rosettes. So I want to create a couple of layouts with those embellishments. So let's bring in more yellow down here. I have a couple of them that have a straight line, so I can use those for the borders. And this, friends, has no science. You just need to try what you like. Just don't complicate it. Just put and move things until you find what works for your layout. Okay, friends, I think I will stop there. I think I like how that's looking. Okay, and it's gonna be a interesting process to adhere everything, but I'm gonna go very slowly, adding a little adhesive so I can modify any little circle that I need to move. For that, I always like using a removable or very light double-sided tape adhesive. That way you are not stuck to it right away. I rarely use liquid glue for this, so if I can recommend something is that you use any double-sided adhesive that gives you a little wiggle time to move things around. Okay, before that, I want to create the layers, the paper frames for my photos, and just to work on the title and see how everything's looking before adhering. That way I can look at color and just modify anything that I need to. So this was a fun process. It's like putting together a puzzle, and there's no wrong or right way to do it. Okay, so don't stress about it. If you are recreating this layout, just have fun, friends. Okay, so let's create the frames for the photos, and I think I will use the two small polka dot pattern papers to back up my photos, and I love this lined pattern paper. So I'm gonna create a second layer with that one, and I love this one as well. That brings in all the colors, and a lightly border will be seen. And I'm gonna bring some color to the middle where we have all that blank space. So I'm gonna move, I don't wanna move this, friends, so I'm gonna cut on the side and come back. Now, friends, my photos have their frame. I finally decided to switch the other dark blue polka dot for this like lime green because I want to use this super fun weekend chipboard piece for my title, and it was just competing too much with it. So for my title, I was planning to use this scrappy chipboard here to put Scrappy Weekend as my title. But really, friends, this piece here is too big to pair with this. I don't have that much space. So I went digging into the fabulous Luna alphabet puffy stickers that I have on hand. Of course, being on the design team, friends, they sent me tons of it. The colors are just amazing. I wish you could see all of them, but they have super fun colors. So I'm gonna use the punch color here that matches perfectly with my dress there. And I'm gonna spell out Scrappy to add as my title so you can see it. And I've added this little, not sure the name of it, but we were using hashtags. We were using hashtags in the event, so I thought it was a fun way to add that as part of the story. So it's gonna read Scrappy Weekend, and I'm gonna add this super fun chipboard border that is part of the chipboard stickers below my title. And I think that's gonna work great, and my journaling will come up here with some journaling strips. So let's start adhering everything. I'm gonna put fast forward so you don't have to see me adhering everything. I will just use my trusty double-sided adhesive, maybe pop up some of these circles with some foam sticker, and come back for the last touches. Okay, friends, I have all my borders already cut, and I'm loving how this is looking. It's just so fun, and we're gonna add some fun touches to this light circles, and I also want to pop up the stickers that came from the sticker sheet. So I am adding my 2mm foam adhesive to those, and I will pop some of them just to create that difference in level and dimension and some shadows which look awesome. Okay, so just go ahead and try some of your circles if you're recreating this layout, and pop some of them. So now let's put on the finishing touches, and for that I have a couple of really fun chipboard pieces, the typewriter, the rainbow, and the little tool caddy, and I also have a Bella Pop here, as well as some puffy stickers, button stickers that I adore. I was thinking of adding some thread before adhering them, but first let's create our little clusters here. And as you can see, as part of my decoration in the store, I had a couple of typewriters that had some patterned paper coming from beneath. So this typewriter machine here works perfectly. It takes me to that moment, and I love that it says say yes to scrapbooking. So that one will be tucked here, and I have to fiddle a little with my buttons here and my embellishments, but she's gonna live there. Now let's move on to the caddy. I think I wanted her down below, just on the border of my layout, and maybe we can move this one a little bit. I'm gonna move that later. And now let's bring in this super cute pool cup, and I think I want this guy here, and the rainbow could maybe go here or here. No. So we're missing something for the top, and let me look through the Bella Pops. If you could only see my desk, friends, it is a total mess. And I'm not a messy scrapbooker, but I have so many fun things surrounding me. What could work? What could work up there? Maybe a camera, but this one is too big. We have some fun cameras here and here. So maybe we can try this one and have her there, and I can maybe bring in a die cut, a flat die cut. Let me look through it and find a nice option for that. Okay, I came up with a little cluster. I have my washi tape and an archival ink coming from behind the camera, and I will adhere that cluster on that top circle, and we will be basically done with our layout, friends. I love how this is looking. It is like very fun, very whimsical, eclectic. I just love all the little details. I will add my journaling strips here, and maybe I will add some twine to some of the circles. Oh, I was forgetting about this, guys. And these will be fun to add on some of the circles and add twine to the holes. So I love that it adds that shine and that like unexpected texture and feel to the page. So maybe it is something that you would like to do or that inspires you to use them in a fun way. So that's it, friends. I hope you've enjoyed this process video. It is a little long, I know, but it is so fun to put together a fun shape and to alter your paper and just give a new life to those patterns that you get in a collection. So happy National Scrapbook Day. I hope you have a wonderful day, that you get so much inspiration from the crafty community. Thank you so much for stopping by and for staying here for a couple of minutes. I really value your time and your support. Until the next time, friends, huge hug. Bye-bye.